Hey, Build Force and everybody watching. Welcome to build stream number 2 of the MAILeS Reiki. Very excited to be here again. Had a lot of fun in the last one. Just want to give guys a few minutes just to pop in and I'll get into my shout outs and we can get stuff started. While we're waiting for that to kind of happen, last time we ended off, we built this awesome waist piece, and we got the upper torso done. I did actually figure out what was going on with these bad boys here in the front, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So I'm dying to like get into that torso build to make these one, you know, like that Spice Girls song. And yeah, but before I get into crazy with everything, just want to check, is the music okay? Or rather, is it too loud, too soft? Am I coming through okay nicely? Let me know in the chats. And then once I'm happy, or once everybody's happy with that, then I think we can get started. Sweet. Okay, cool. It is now just 9:01. And sorry guys, I know I keep looking to my left at least, and that's just me just checking my my feed just to make sure everything's good. So yeah, how's it? Okay, well, while I'm looking at the chat box, let me send in do some shout outs quickly. A shout out to Jeff lurking in the comments. Thank you, dude. He is my partner in crime with this, and it's good to see you in the comments, bud. So what's up? Lindsay, welcome back. Cool to see you back in the stream. Super Sculpt, first time streamer, so welcome to the madness that is Gunpla SA and our build streams. I hope you have fun with us today. Rat's Ass, yes, I first saw Rat's Ass in no, was it Jeff's or Loud Lungs? No, it was in Jeff's stream that we first met. And welcome to the stream, bud. And Donny Boy, hey dude. And Super Sculpt is sending Loud Lungs in as soon as possible. Okay, cool. Okay guys, so this is how I'm gonna do this today. We have an hour and a half to get into some building. I'm gonna spend the better part of the hour working on the legs for the MAILeS MAILeS Kenbu. For the MAILeS Reiki. Gee, you know, going off script. And yeah, let me see if I can get that done. And then the last 30 minutes or so, we're going to spend looking at this bad boy. And let me just reach it for you. Check this out. So I got this guy over here, super shiny book. It's too big, I can't fit it in the whole camera, so I'm gonna hold it up here in my little viewer. And it is full of Kawamori Shoji's design works. And if you guys don't know who that is the awesome human being that designed the Valkyries from Macross, and then would later on go to design the main mecha from Aquarion, or Sosei no Aquarion, as well as many others. In fact, if you guys are Armored Core fans and you played Armored Core on the PS1 and PS2, Shoji Kawamori was the man who designed all of those really cool Armored Core units. So the man is a legend. I love him to bits. I love his work. I like his style. I like his approach. And we're going to go through that book a little bit in this stream. It's going to be a bit of a teaser because we can't go through all of it in 30 minutes. And yeah, cool. I think everybody's here for the most part, and then we're just gonna, you know, we'll just move forward. So can I have a hell yeah, everybody? What's up? How's it, everybody? Are we good? Are we warm? Are we snuggled in a nice blankie? Have we got a kit on our laps? Have we got a kit at our desks? What's your situation? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna start pulling out my boxes to work from, so I can have my little piece capture box on my lap, and I've got all of my other parts, these bad boys, next to me. So let's get into those parts, let's get into this good manual, and let's see what's going on. And also, thank you so much for all the feedback from the last stream, from both Jeff and my stream. Guys, that kind of thing helps us a lot you know, we just want to make it the best experience it can be for everybody involved. And it's cool that you guys are on the same side as us with that. And you know, you guys also want to enjoy it. It's a fairly cool process of being able to, you know, speak to people. Anyway, I'm waffling now. I'm just excited about getting into this kit, and you know, there we go. Is that the part that I want to build? No, it is not. Body part. There you go. There it is. Yes, I found you. Hey, I found you. You are hiding here on the page. So guys, I'm just gonna build that little section quickly, and then we can enjoy the magnificence that is a fully built torso for the MAILeS MAILeS Reiki. Damn it, hold on. Okay, cool, there we go. Brain cleanser had to be done. Excellent, so I'm just gonna pop this somewhere. Let's put that over there for now, so I can just sort of see it while I'm building. Cool, and I will check out the comments in a second. I don't want to get too lost in everything. And I'm just waiting for you guys to respond. For now, I need a piece C, B, and C and B. Great. And C. It's been kind of a crazy 2 weeks, don't you guys think? Like in terms of just announcements and things that have been going down. You know, we recently heard that there's going to be a new Bandai unveiling soon, which is pretty cool. I know that Jeff is quite excited about that one. And then there's also Kukuru's Doan's Island that released last week. I don't know how many of you guys have managed to check it out, but I do recommend that you, if you can, that you do. And try as I may, there's just no cool way for me to say Kukuru's Doan's Island. I just haven't managed it yet. But I suspect as I level up, I may just get that superpower. Get that piece out there. Cool. Okay, you guys can actually see what I'm doing, which is a great thing. I can keep that voice up here. And if you're wondering, I'm not flicking the little plastic bits onto the floor with me. I am indeed flicking them, and I got that little piece there a little bit quite bad. I am flicking them into the box that's on my lap. So I can save the little plastic bits and make plastic goop for later. Well, that's the best it's going to have to be for now. Right? I agree. Ooh. I'm so glad Bandai does this now. You know, in the older kits, you used to get a ball joint, right? Let's see if you guys can see it. Sometimes the autofocus is a bit crazy. There we go. It's a bit easier to see there. Anyway, it's like on the ball joint of a piece. You guys, if you're not familiar with it, this is where I'm talking about. So Bandai used to do it that they were completely round. And, you know, for a time, it was good. To quote the Matrix, or the Animatrix. But, it does make it kind of difficult to clip off properly, and then you end up sanding it off and you end up giving it this weird funny shape anyway. And so I'm so glad that they started like flattening the tops of these ball joints. So much better. Oopsie. No casualties here. Sweet. And let me just take a gander at that chat box because I see it's exploding. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, let's see. Ratsass says, yeah, it was nice meeting you too, bud. I'm glad to be here. Thanks, Ratsass. Lindsay Lark is nice. Valkyries, can't wait for that kit. Ooh, me too. I ordered one for myself as well, because, you know, I'm a nut. Rat says you're not warm. I'm sorry, dude. Go and like rock up a blanket, man. Like, hook it up. Hook it up. Jeff is busy doodling his chommy bot. Hey, deep cut there. Very cool. Ratsass is asking, is it on Netflix in reference to Kukuru's Doan's Island? No, it's not yet. It's actually still in theaters in Japan, and it was also sold as a Blu-ray on release date when it came onto theaters in Japan. Apparently the Blu-ray is sold out. However, I'm sure there are other streaming services that one could maybe find it to watch it on. I don't want to endorse any of that right now, so moving right back to the chat box. Cool. Hey Exoria, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. And Loud Lungs, how's it, bro? So welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun here. Cool. And Natus, what's up, my dude? Check. I'm representing. I brought a car with to the stream. Yep, that's right. I got a little Miata here, and it is. Yeah. Anyway. Cool. So cool to see all of you guys. Rad. Okay, let's carry on with this, because as you can see, I'm so excited. I actually clipped the one part quite badly. Okay, where's this other B part? B6. Oh, there you are. I have you now. Yeah, guys. So, what have you... No, actually, I've got a cooler question than that. I've been thinking about it a little bit this week, and I'm curious about what is your favorite mobile suit? And it can be from Gundam, it can be from any anime or manga or anything, actually. I'm curious to hear, what is your favorite? In fact, let's make it a little easier. Give me your 2 top favorites of today. You know, because I know that, you know, sometimes we can be quite fickle. You know, 1 month it's freedom, the next month it's unicorn, then a year passes, then we hate freedom, then we hate unicorn. Oh, the drama. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and I will catch up with that in a few minutes. Very excited to hear what you guys think is the coolest, or at least what is your favorite mobile suit. Got to keep... Ooh, I can't wait for a nice tripod. Sort of setting up... I'm sitting here with the most ghetto setup. Actually, it's not that ghetto. Not that ghetto is bad, but you know what I mean when I say this. But I'm looking forward to getting one of those cool tripods that I can just have it loom over my desk and watch me as I work, and I can bring it a little bit closer to here so that you're a bit more one-to-one directly on top of things. It feels like you're my guardian angel watching me build Gundam kits. Yeah, let's get these bad boys up here a little bit. And guys, if you have any questions, this is a good place to ask them. Whether it be about Gundam, about Gunpla SA, about me. Have I even like introduced myself? I haven't, hey. Guys, it's Paul, aka Mr. Aznable from Gunpla SA. If you didn't know that, you do now. So sorry, that was typical me, you know, Captain, you know, mysterious, built in. It's not intentional, it's just how I am. God, saying that makes me sound so pretentious. But ooh. Yep. I hope there's in a specific way. Oh yeah, I know there isn't. I've done this before, I can tell. There is a specific way for this. Okay, guys. I don't know what the cool heroic music for Kyokai Senki sounds like, but you know, whatever heroic music you got in your head, let's do it. Let's not break them on the stream. Squeak! In there. Yay! And then everybody's excited, but we gotta put these bad boys on first, and then we can do the ultimate. So satisfying. These are so cool. Look at this. Look at these little pieces here. Like, so rad. I'm not cleaning off the seam lines or the mold lines on this right now. Okay, that's rad. Oh, I like that. Such a great little mechanical detail. Wow, these kits are magic. They really are magic. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Full torso has been built. Let's give you guys a bit of a side view. Side view. Front view. Rear view. Yes. And it's superposable as well. Okay, so that's the first stage of what I wanted to do today. Yes! Okay, so Reiki, not Kenbu, sit over there please. And, you know, keep the chat box occupied. I'm going to scratch the chat box quickly. Okay. That was weird. Do it again. Okay. Let's check out these chats. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we are seeing lots of good stuffies happen here. Okay. Where's the Hachiroko? It is here. Here we go. This is a Falcon sports colored one. So it's not Takeshi's one. But Takumi's one. Takeshi. But I have actually got one like that in the card. I'll pull it out maybe for a future stream. Actually, let me just put that there while we're talking. Let's see. Okay. Whoa, guys, this chat thing's going very quickly. Okay. Okay. Lindsay says she likes the red beret and freedom. Very cool. Jeff is Goof Custom is his fave. We know this, but thank you. Loud Lungs, Unicorn and Sasabi / Sananju tied for second choice. Kinda cheating. I don't care. I don't care either. You know, what's not to love about Sananju and Sasabi? It's like if they're your kids, you can't pick which one's your favorite, right? Because they're both amazing. So yeah, I feel you on the Sasabi Sananju thing. Exoria, Sasabi and the GPO2 till the day I die. Dude, that's insane. Sasabi I get because, you know, everybody loves Sasabi. There's nothing wrong with loving Sasabi. But GPO2, that is pretty cool, actually. Because I don't hear a lot of people say that GPO2 is their favorite kit. And out of the 0080, is it 0083? That line, I'm also a big fan of Visalis of the GPO2. I think it's a very, very cool machine. So let's go. Ratsaz91 says Magus, XLR, and Gurren Lagann. None of them are Gundam, but they are mecha. Heck yeah, dude. So, Gurren Lagann, or Gurren Lagann, however you want to pronounce it. That is a super awesome, crazy mech design. I'm also a big fan of it. I've got a Revotech figure of it. I've never gotten around to getting a model kit. Long ago, they did do them. I'm really hoping we get a real grade Gurren Lagann sometime. I think that would be super cool. Don't you think that would be cool? I think that would be awesome. And then Magus XLR. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of that design. But it has got a very big cool factor. Hey! What's up, Dr. Nenji Stein? He's crazy busy, but he's listening in. Nenji, we got you, dude. We're gonna put you through that crazy busy day with our awesome stream, I hope. Yeah, it looks like we have Super Sculpt. You're right, it does look like we have the whole squad in here. Each time the stream buffers, the mic goes old-timey. I don't know what that means, but I'm hoping Jeff will tell me later. Loud Lungs asked, am I using slobs tonight? Yes, I am. Noobnaut. What's up, Noobnaut? What is my favorite MS? So, I've been liking this Gundam thing for a while. My favorite... I really like... Ooh, it's a tricky one. I really love from the sort of Earth Federation side of things. I'm a big fan of the XS, of the Sentinel, XS Gundam. Really love RX-78. I'm allowed to cheat to my stream. I really love the RX-78 and the F-91. And I'm growing a strong fondness, or should I say I have grown a rather strong fondness for the Cassie, which is from Hathaway's Flash, over the last few years, since I got it as a Gundam fixed figuration figure. I think sometimes it's easier for me to say which are my least favorite mobile suits, but I don't want to get into that because we don't want to be negative. And then from the Xeon side of things, I love me some Sasabi, dude. I love a Sasabi. I love a Zaku. I think a Zaku is one of the prettiest designs ever in how ugly it is. I just love it. You can't go wrong with that. Also dig, there's a suit. Oh, I said Sasabi. And then the Sasabi's bodyguard, the Yakudoga, I'm a big fan of. And I'm really crushing on the Mesa at the moment. And I can't wait to get my hands on that kit, actually. Cool. Let's see what else is happening. Sweet. Natas is working on a GNX. That's very cool. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Noobnord loves the Gundam XS. Of course, it's awesome. Aww, Loudlung says, proud of you for moving to slobs. Thanks. Thanks, Loud. Oh, dude. I also love the Goof Custom version too. I just kind of feel like it's more Jeff's kit now. Cool. Who was that now that asked? That was so great. Exoria says it's high time we get a 2.0 GPO2. I think so too, buddy. I think so too. Okay, cool. I'm gonna... Wait, Exoria 316. Wait, you got the Kasi GFF? We must see it. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna actually get up. Give me 2 seconds. Do. Also, can't believe I forgot to mention my beloved crossbone. I love the crossbone Gundam. There we go, guys. There's its legs. I'm gonna show it here in my... So there he is in my personal cam. In my face cam, so to speak. Whee! And then, let me put it here. Oh, cool! Calo01 XYZ is now following you. Cool. Thanks for the follow, dude. Hope you guys enjoyed that little animation. There we go. It's kind of focusing a little. Maybe if I just stop moving it, it'll get in there and behave. Behave, kit. Okay. So this is not a kit, guys, if you guys are wondering. It's a figure. It's a collectible pre-built model kit that they did long ago in the early 2000s. The quality on them is inconsistent, but I love the design, and they've all been touched by Kotoki Hajime, and they are beautiful. And I just happen to have my Kasi here. Okay, let's get back to that build before I get like lost in the awesome comments. Although I suppose this is all about chatting. Okay, let's see. Nothing says drift more than Falcon, says Ratsas91. Lindsay Lark, Gundam Reconquista in G was not the best anime, but there were so many mecha in it that I loved. I feel you in the biggest way with that. I absolutely love Reborn's Gundam. I mean, not Gundam, Reborn's Gundam. I keep calling it Reborn's Gundam. But the main one, the blue one, I absolutely love it. And there are some fantastic designs in there. In fact, I recently got the box set for Reconquista and G, the anime, because you're right, the anime is not the best, but I do love the art direction, and I love the soundtrack, and I like how it feels like a Ghibli slash anime slash Gundam kind of feel, or slash, should I say Ghibli slash Gundam, because Ghibli is anime. Really, really cool series. Well, enjoyable series, not a really good series, but really great designs. Really dig them. I personally want a master grade of that Gundam, like in the biggest way. Like, I think it's just too cool. But hey, we can wait. Hopefully Bandai reprints the HG soon, because they did a fairly decent HG kit of that, actually, if you're wondering. Look at Otaku Dean sneaking in. What's up, dude? Cool, man. Yeah, we're talking favorite suits, and for you, it's the Kshatriya. Very nice. It is. At Josh Links, the Kasi is the Gundam from the Netflix movie. That is correct. The reason that that I've got it as a GFF figure that came out from the early 2000s is that the Cassie and the Penelope were actually originally in a novel called Baltorchika's Children and Hathaway's Flash. And no, not Baltorchika's Children, in Hathaway's Flash, the novelization. And so there were illustrations and artworks done. The design, if you guys are interested, the same artist, the same mecha designer who designed a mech called Zeorhymer is the guy who actually designed the Cassie and the Penelope. Oh, bit of a fun fact there for you. And yeah, oh, it's so cool. And I could still kick myself because I do not have the HG kit of that yet. And I really want one. You know, we got this big bad Gundam business, and I still haven't been able to get myself a Cassie yet, because that is how hectic things are with Bandai at the moment. But I know when it comes, it'll arrive at the best time, and I'll be like, yes. And I'll make a fun stream out of it, and build the hell out of it, especially the Cassie. And they're quite big kits too, so it's always a bonus. I saw somebody in the chat box asked, what is your favorite... Exoria, that is correct. Baltorchika's Children is the Nightingale and the High New Gundam. Yeah, thank you for that one, buddy. And also Noobnaut has put out a question there. I really like this question, so I'm gonna like extend it to the whole build force watching the stream right now. Who is your favorite pilot? Now guys, I know this can be a tricky one because if you haven't watched a lot of the anime, you might have trouble figuring out who your favorite pilot is. I'll give you a bit of an easy way to do this. Is if you don't know who the pilot is, but you really like the Gundam, or you can't remember the pilot's name, just tell us the Gundam that they, or the mobile suit that they piloted, and then we can maybe play a game or something out of it. Could be fun. I like fun. Cool. Getting into this White Runner now on this MAILeS campaign. I mean MAILeS Reiki. Stop it, Paul. Yes, dude. Huh, okay. Sometimes that happens. I don't know if you guys just saw me pop that piece off with my finger, and it came off nicely, and there's like literally no terrible scarring on the kit, so I can just run it through here with a little bit of a 600. Ooh. Maybe don't do that too close to the mic. There we go. Yeah, this is one of those, I'm sure you guys can sort of see it. It's one of those tricky ones. I don't want to clip off, even though it'll come off nicely, I don't want to take the chance. There we go. I'll get you off right now. Ooh, these bastards. I hate these guys. Check this. So like this, I feel like you have to like kind of, so it's got kind of a triangular shape, and you kind of have to sort of attack it like that. And then I normally like to go for a second sort of get in there kind of thing. Just kind of break it down a little bit more, and then I will bite it a little bit, so I'll just not too hectically in there, just a little bit on the sides, and then take it off, and then I have a fairly clean cut that I'm happy with. And also I can take it off with one or two swipes of a 600, so that's nice. These there's some mold lines here, but I want to make sure that they're mold lines first before I attack them. Certainly don't want to attack them on the stream right now when I'm not sure, so we'll just save myself there. So I'm going to let's see how this goes. I'm bolting the legs now, by the way, so I've just taken off some of the essential parts so far. I hope you guys can see all of this. Let's start being a little bit more organized. I'm gonna pick this quadrant here. Let's for that side. That's for that side. Let's get a little bit. Let's get organized. Organized. Okay. Cool. I'm about to check that comments thread again. I feel like something's been happening. Josh Links, you can totally include people from Bold Fighters. Cool. Okay, I see guys haven't quite put up their favorite. I haven't got enough for favorite pilot discussions. I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds. See if you can pull out some more. While I quickly get the rest of these parts sorted out for this. I'm going to actually get in there a bit harder. Is it raining? What? Hold on, let me just check this. I swear it's raining. Like, maybe I'm just going crazy, but my word. If it does get a bit hectic, I do apologize. It may actually affect the quality of my audio, because I am right by a window. That was so not as well done as you did it the first time, Paul. These little Bandai sanding sticks are great. You know, how do I put it? With Bandai product, I think we've been so spoiled, or at least in my modeling career, that's a funny way of putting it. In my modeling experience, model building experience, I've grown up with a lot of Tamiya products, and then a lot of, you know, sort of other guys that have wanted to come in, like, you know, Revell have done their things and whatever. Everybody has got their model product that comes in, right? And so I've just always liked Tamiya personally, like, and maybe that's just because I've grown up with that brand and I just really know it well, and you know, to my childlike eyes, I just felt that they created a great product, and I still to this day feel like they make great products. So when I started seeing things like Bandai nippers, and Jeff and I were talking about bringing them in, you know, a part of me was a little hesitant about it. But when I actually saw them arrive, I was kind of blown away by them, by how good they are. And Jeff has been using them on his streams, and he rates them quite highly. But I've got to say, when I saw these like sanding sticks, and I mean, a sanding stick is not an easy thing to like mess up, but it kind of is as well, because I've seen a lot of like weird companies do sanding sticks, and I don't know, they're just nasty. And Bandai's are really, really good. Like, I know that there's a lot of us that are used to building our own sanding sticks, but I kind of feel like the price is worth it for the convenience that you get from the quality of these. So they're pretty good. Actually, I may even buy more, because I like convenient building. I don't like to always have to make tools every 2 seconds. I used to do that all the time, especially when it was harder to get stuff, but anyway. The shaky sound of... These two have been naughty. They've been making a noise in the box. I apologize. Okay, let's see what's happening in the chat box. The comments thread. No, not the comments thread. Oh my word. Stop saying comments, Paul. Gee. Okay, let's see. Exoria loves... I asked earlier who's your favorite pilot. Exoria says, Kira, Jesus-like plot lines and never dies for some reason, Yamato. Kira? Okay. Cool. Kira's cool when he gets badass. I gotta side with you on that one. Okay, he's messing with us. Lock on Stratos. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a cool pilot. I love, Noob North says, I love fun spark, love crazy characters. Oh, okay, cool. And Master Asia. Master Asia is mad. And he's such a great bad guy, actually. The dude is insane. Josh Links, Adixoria, I agree with you, cool. Lindsay Locke, my favorite pilot is Riccardo Fellini. Ah. Very cool. He's a cool pilot as well. He's the pilot of the Rinashta. The Fenice, the Wing Fenice, and then the Wing Fenice Rinashta. He was very cool. Very Roy Foke-like from Macross. For me anyway. Can you show the cute Zaku? Yes, I can. Guys, this is from Keroro Gunsu, Sergeant Frog. And this is like a sort of Sergeant Frog style Zaku. So, there he is. Worm. Cool. Josh Links will also shout out Reiji and Sei from Build Fighters. Definitely. Reiji is very cool. And Sei is a lot of fun. I've been spoiled by Exoria. I've been spoiled by a different brand sanding sponge and sanding stick. Yeah, like I said, there's plenty, right? And he literally swears by them. Exoria, you're more than welcome to tell people in the comments what it is, dude. I mean, if it's that good, maybe we can get our hands on them, you know? Loud Lungs, my favorite. Loud Lungs' favorite pilot is Banana Lynx. Banana. Okay, cool. And Otaku Dean says Lock-on Stratus is dope, but for me it's Shah. It may be cheating, but it's got to be the Red Comet. Dean, I agree with you. I love Shah. Big time Shah fan. Man is great. Such a complex character. You know, he is a good guy and he is a bad guy, and it's cool to watch him change. You know, go into that direction. He's a very dynamic character. Really enjoy Shah. Plus, I remember back when I was a kid and I had a PS1. And, piece went flying off there. And my buddy, he got the Gundam game for PS1. It was called... The first mobile suit, it was the first Gundam game on the PS1. So you pilot the RX-78 and you play through the 1 Year War. And it was the most frightening thing because I never... I hadn't had a chance to watch the anime by then. Because he never had it on videotape or anything. So... The only exposure to Gundam I had was through the model kits and through catalogs, and only a little later after that would I start being able to. And can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm cutting really close on these parts. It's just because my instinct on it is right. You know, I feel it, although I know I'm being naughty, but it's just my instinct on these little nubs is just feeling strong, and and I haven't made any major mistakes yet here. Anyway, coming back to my story. So when you play that Gundam game, you know, the whole game's in Japanese. So you have no idea what's actually happening in the story if you're a non-Japanese speaker, like myself. And you're in space and you're doing your thing and you're shooting a few Zakus and you're like, whoa, this Gundam thing is really amazing. It's so cool, and I got my beam guns and I got, you know, all this good stuff, and then starts playing Shah's music, dun 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 dun, you know, and this red mobile suit comes out of nowhere and it kills you. It destroys you. It's so fast. You're this thing. And I remember being stuck on that first level for a while, as I was trying to master the controls and figure out how to beat him. And then the bugger goes and does a flying kick thing, and it was just such a cool moment. And I just remember going, wow, this dude is just too cool. He just freaks me out. And then my second favorite, it would be Rombo Roll from the original Gundam series as well. For the same thing, you fight him in the desert. I didn't know who he is. I didn't know he's this noble, awesome pilot, you know, that's just such a cool guy. But yeah, when you encounter him in the desert, he's with his goof, and you're like getting your butt kicked, and it's just, you know, it invokes fear. It's kind of the same reason we like monsters from Silent Hill and stuff like that, I think. Yeah, and then as I got to know these characters, I was like, oh, rad. Okay, I'm just busy getting this piece of the lake here, number 17. Guys, when it's a connection peg like that, I normally just cut close to get it out. It just saves me time in the long run. Okay, and also just experience has taught me which parts are actually parts for the Gundam and which parts are not. So when you guys build, if you're an inexperienced builder, please just double check, because I have on occasion often thought, haha, I know so much, and then I've cut that piece off by accident and felt like a real butthead. I think that's a good thing to say on radio. Or on radio, on... Did I just say radio? My word. Sometimes I'm such a boomer. It's actually quite funny. Anyway, let's check out... Sorry, I just want to just really get to this piece here, and then I'll check out all of the comments, all of the good stuff that you guys are saying, or bad stuff. I mean, you know, or not. 223, cool. Well, you won't be hiding on the F1 runner. Actually, you should be, but anyway. Okay, cool. 22. There we go. Ooh, chunky runner pieces here. Glad I'm using my bigger runners for this, because my smaller runners, I mean my smaller nippers would have done. Glad I'm using my big nippers. My smaller nippers would have totally handled it, but would have gone badly for them in the long run. Put that away now. No, I'm not going to sing put it away now. Even though I just did. I refuse to do it. I won't do it again. I did not. Stop it. Cool. Oh, look at these. These are cool. So nice. Yummy. This kit looks very edible. I love these like yellow pieces. They've got such a custardy kind of hue to them. Can you see the look of concentration on my face? I know that I'm going to look back at this video and I'm going to be like, wow, Paul, you look so weird when you concentrate. That was very close. Sorry, Reiki. That was a bit close. I'm sorry, but I'll make it up to you. You'll make it nice. There were feet I was supposed to build somewhere. Oh well. Looks like there's another video in my future. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to mute quickly. If you guys heard that, I apologize. I did mute. I'm still learning things. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Wow, okay. All the chats. Hashtag Shah did nothing wrong, says Exoria. Loud lungs is Bananager. Atakadeen 4250. I'm trying to do some stickers on the 00 Quanta, but the stream discussion is distracting me too much. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean at all. I'm trying to build a leg, and it's taken me almost 40 minutes to just clip off parts. I don't know what you mean, Dean. Okay, Lindsay Lark has entered the arena with what is everyone's favorite mecha anime? Mine is Mars Daybreak. Very cool. Kenran Batusai. I think it is. Kenran Batusai. I think is the name of that originally. Man. Oh, I felt so bad. You were asking about that kit the other day, and I remember long ago bringing it in for Anime Works, and it sat there for the longest time, and it was such a good design, and I almost bought it, and then some Mars Daybreak fan came out of nowhere and managed to snatch it up. So I don't know if this I feel like this might be a bittersweet story. It's like, yay, there are kits and it was pretty decent, and yay, it's gone to a good home. Boo, it's not your home. I'm sorry. But who knows, hey? You never know. Like, sometimes these animes get sort of get a new lease on life. But let's see what else is happening in the comments. Ataku Dean says, I absolutely love Code Geass. Yes, Code Geass is awesome. It is also mad. It is a mad anime. Such a good, like, yeah, it's a crazy story. Cool mechs, actually. Some of them anyway. Dean, I'm sure you know this, man. And I'm sure many of you guys in the comments know this. But I can't help but spell out trivia here quickly. But the studio who did it is Clamp. Clamp worked with Sunrise to produce that anime, that series, and I think Clamp did the original manga. Correct me where I'm wrong on that one. But the thing is, Clamp are mysterious, but one of the members of Clamp is a massive Gundam fan. She loves Gundam. She's like a huge Gundam fangirl. And that Code Geass is aside from the other one that they did, I think it was called Gothic Mode, the other mecha anime they did. Code Geass was in a lot of ways her love letter to her love for mecha anime and specifically Gundam. Sorry, I know I'm sending these a little bit off screen. I just wanted to just get a closer look at them, but I feel confident about what's going on there. Cool, let's see. Loud Lungs, Evangelion or Gundam so far? Ooh, but now you're entering very dangerous territory, Loud. Which is your favorite Gundam? Oh wait, Unicorn. You said so. No, I'm joking. Which is your favorite of the Gundam then? Which is your favorite so far that you've seen? And Evangelion is amazing. I absolutely love it. I have such a weird relationship with that anime. When it first came out, we were buying the videotapes, and I absolutely loved it. I had 2 of the figures, and I was just like Evangelion before, you know. I loved it, and then it got a lot of hype, and I think by the time it started getting a lot of hype, and I'm sorry if I sound like an absolute hipster now, but by the time it was getting a lot of hype, we had already experienced a lot of the awesomeness. When I say we, because it was like friends of mine and I experienced a lot of the awesomeness that was Evangelion, and oh, it's so confusing, and oh, it's so deep, and all those good things. And then and then I kind of have these like on again, off again sort of affairs with Evangelion. It's never like this like passive like kind of love for it. I either like fanboy it hard, or I kind of just ignore it. It's a weird thing. But with the most recent movie, which you guys can watch on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime did not sponsor this video, though they really should. Thank you. They actually released all of the... I keep calling them the rebirth of Evangelion, but it's actually not the rebirth of Evangelion. It's... it will come to me. But they did that whole series, and it's just... And I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was very clever, and it does a lot of very clever little things. And the mech design is just on point, man. Ooh. Loud lungs. Mailes croissant. Gunpla say Jeff Gurren Lagann for he's like Gurren Lagann for me? Like this? He was like Gurren Lagann for me? Otakudin, oh, I didn't know that Clamp did another mecha anime. Thanks for the heads up on that. Gonna try and seek it out. Shot, buddy. You know, it's pretty obscure, so good luck with that. It didn't do as well as I think they wanted to. It also kind of happened near the end of the sort of anime resurgence, you know, because there was this big anime boom. It sort of happened again, like near the end of that. What is that? Around 2011, 2012-ish. So you know. Ah, Rebuild. Thank you, Lindsay. Rebuild of Evangelion. So good. I remember when I first started watching that, I thought, okay, cool. This is actually such a great sort of remake. But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you haven't watched Evangelion, watch everything. That is my only advice to you. Loud Lungs loves Iron-Blooded Orphans. Season 1 was probably the best. For Iron-Blooded Orphans, I fully agree. On a second watch, I actually found that I enjoyed the second season a lot more. I think the problem is when you're watching it the first time, you expect the second season to be bigger, louder, you know, uncut, and all those good things. But it feels like it never quite gets there. Like you never get that ultimate cool factor that you kind of want from it. And yeah, like that was kind of my I don't know, I personally had like a bit of a weird issue with that. But then when I watched it the second time, I really appreciated the cleverness of it. It's a bit strange, so I'm just checking something here on that. Usually Bandai will tell us where a piece comes from before. Okay, I'll find you. I'll find you. Cool. We'll go through the menu. Ah. Well, there it is, kids. They wanted us to build 2 of those there. So I'm going to quickly get in on that. And hopefully... might run a little over time. It's not the end of the world, right? Hey Ant, welcome man. How's it, bud? So glad you can make the stream, dude. That's super cool of you, man. Ooh, you know what I actually spotted the other day? It's like completely not like mecha or anime related. But on Disney Plus, they've got the full series of Buffy, which I'm a huge Buffy fan. But I've heard some things about the Disney Plus version of it, in that they've messed up a few things. But I am excited to see the full series of Angel, because that I only watched when it was on TV here locally. So I'm excited about that. Anybody, any Buffy fans in here? Just on the off chance. I'm just commenting on some things I see in the manual. Let's pull that off. So, if you guys have never built a Kyokai Senki kit before, and you're used to building Gundam stuff, there is this really cool sense that you're building an HG. At least that's how it feels for me, at least. It feels like you're kind of building an HG that is sort of slowly touching on moments of being a real grade in some ways. I can't explain I can't put my finger on exactly what it is that makes me feel that way. But it is something I'm definitely getting. It's a strong vibe I get from this kit, at least. Good thing I wasn't looking for this earlier. Good. Time for clean up cuts. Okay, internal parts. Yay. Don't have to like think too hard when I cut these. I just heard myself say it. And we will carry on. Whoa! I think something happened. Like in a good way. I just saw something sparkle on the screen. Oh, thanks, Ant. He said my boulder's looking cool. Thank you, dude. Loudlungs loves Buffy. You didn't see it on Disney Plus, and yeah, dude, it's Angel is on there as well. It's although I warn you, viewer beware. Apparently, they try to upscale Buffy on Disney Plus, right? And it's one of the most ridiculous upscales in like TV history. I know I'm being a drama. I'm making a bit of drama here with this, but. Yeah, you see too much, like they don't crop things in properly, you know, because it was broadcast for 4:3, not 16:9. So they try to force it into 16:9 and it cuts off certain things. Anyway, it's just apparently silly. And I'm a little scared to actually check it out to see how bad it is. But anyway, it's there. And I think Angel has been untouched. But yeah, just give it a search. Disney Plus is a wonderful streaming service because even when you search for something by name, it doesn't pop up. But when you search for something else, the thing that you may have been looking for pops up. In my case, it was the Black Cauldron. I was searching for the Black Cauldron, and then I got search results for Conan, and that was great. And then I was like so on a mission to get the Black Cauldron, and then I searched Conan, and then I found the Black Cauldron. So weird. Disney Plus does not care about you and your searching habits. Apparently. Or at least Disney Plus South Africa. Don't go too heavy there. I think that's an intentional seam. Yeah, that's an intentional seam, so don't go too hard on that. I'm hitting these with a 400. That's the red sanding stick. It is the fiercest one, but it's just that I did cut these a little bit close when I clipped off the nibs, and I'm just worried that I may have scarred it a little bit. So that's a good way to get it fixed quickly sometimes. Well, it's a good way. It's my way. I don't know if it's a good way, but it's something that I do. Man, you guys got me wanting to watch Code Geass again. Because I keep thinking about it now. It keeps running in my head, and I've got them on Blu-ray. So I think I might actually give them a bit of a watch starting tomorrow when I'm working, because I do that. Okay, your friends. Okay, I'm gonna save. I actually want to maybe do a collection of I want to do a few like tweaks to these parts, but I don't want to try and do them now because I just feel like I'm gonna get myself stuck in a loop of trying to fix things. Not that I've broken anything, it's more a case of enhancing it for my own sort of sanity. But I think I need to save that for like do kind of a Reiki, what's the word I'm looking for, kind of like a Reiki post-mortem stream or something, you know, where take the kit and then just go over these like little bits that I think can be enhanced or whatever. It's like a tip stream or something. I think that's a good way of putting that. Cool. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I just want to stand up quickly. Yep, fans only time. Okay, cool. And I'm back. Let's see what's happening. Lindsay Locke asked, have I watched Code Geass Akito the Exiled? No, I haven't. And I know of it, and I should actually get around to doing it. I think I'm reticent, perhaps because I love the original series so much that I'm scared of adding to it. It's kind of like where I sometimes go with Gundam in a weird way. So, but is it any good, Lindsay? Because I've seen the one mech design and it's super cool. In fact, actually, that's what keyed me in on it. I was just looking up some of the kits and I sort of stumbled upon that design. And I was like, cool, what's happening there? What's this from? And then sort of fell down the rabbit hole. But I haven't like committed to watching it yet. Do you I take it you asking me is kind of a recommendation that I should watch it out. Okay, so apparently it's very much a side story. Oh, pretty nice. Okay, cool. Yes, the night frame is very cool. That's a very, very sexy looking machine. Okay, it's assembly time. How many of you guys face palmed now when you heard me do that? Yep, all of you. Good, I'm glad. It's meant to be cheesy. Got that part done. Got this part done too. Those there, one for each of you and everybody. Cool. Okay. Turns out I didn't clip off all the stuff I wanted to clip off. Man, these legs are insane. It's like the parts keep on coming at you. I suppose it is probably the, possibly the most complex part of the whole build. Is the legs. I should have said the legs are the most complex parts of the build. I haven't done it in the stream mostly because I've just been trying to focus on everything that happens in the stream, but as I get sort of more and more, or quote, more and more comfortable, you'll see me do things like this, where I'll click a whole piece of like that and pop it out. As opposed to like trying to cut it carefully while managing this whole frame, because sometimes that can get, you guys know, it can get pretty tedious to like have to like drive this whole thing. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway, so that can be pretty mad. So you'll see, like, sometimes I'll actually chop off these like mega sections, and yeah, it just makes my life easier now. I love it when like my hands disappear on this. I sort of caught myself doing it twice now. They kind of disappear, like they're like, haha, I'm here building model kits, and then they like disappear here, and it looks like I'm like, you know, scratching my model box. That was too much info. My agent says I need to stop talking. 2 seconds. Okay, but oh, there we go. Bee runner, I found you. Yes, Paul, you found me. Thank you. I was lost. Ugh. And I know this happens a lot on the Discord, but for those of our viewers who aren't on our Discord, what are you guys building at the moment? Like, what's kind of on your model table at the, right now? I saw Anthony, your little wagon there came out of nowhere, and it looks really great, by the way. There we go. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Oopsie. Ooh. That's a good one. That happened. That happened actually. If it was gonna happen, it was gonna happen on the stream. You guys can't see it. I'm just gonna make a mark over it in black so that it sort of stands out in the stream better. And I can hold it up as much as I want to, but right now because I'm not using my proper camera for this yet, and that is because I need to get myself a camera USB cable, because you know that thing sits in your camera bag and you're like, oh, I have a camera USB cable, it is so useful, and then one day you use it for something, and then when you need it you can't find it ever again. It's like completely finds itself lost in the ether. So when I have my actual camera, my USB camera back, I'll be able to do these, be able to see some of the detail on these a little bit better, and it'll look nice. So I gouged in there a little bit, and it kind of annoys me a little. It's like a small surface scratch, nothing too serious. I'm going to show you what I normally do with this. Okay, I will first start by just taking Tamiya like cement, okay, and I'll just like create a drop. Like you'll see, it's like I'm sure you guys can't really see it too well here, but it's just a drop. It looks like a little morning dew drop on the model kit piece. I'll sort of set that aside because the stuff dries fairly quickly, and I'll just sort of leave it there in the naughty corner for a little bit as I carry on like clipping and whatever's other stuff. What will happen is hopefully the glue will fill that scratch a little bit, and then when I sand it just now, it will clean it up. That happens, I would say, about 7 to 8 times, 8 out of 10 times. Sometimes you have to go a little bit harder. Like when I say harder, you have to use something like a super glue, which is also just a really great way to fix up whoopsies in a kit. You sort of saw me now making more with my knife because it's super sharp, and that I can just get rid of with sandpaper. I'm going to use a 600, 400, it's too hardcore for this. Anyway, and and I build this sort of recklessly most times when I'm building. So I've learned to fix up those mistakes, and I'm normally the first person who will say, like, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Like, take your time. You know, you don't have to, like, take forever to build a kit, but, you know, do take your time, get into the process, breathe, you know, just enjoy it and stuff, right? But sometimes you just really want to build the leg, dude. And, yeah. And I find that this often happens to me when I'm building, and maybe this is also, like, a good piece of advice to you guys that have never built a new Gundam before, or a high new Gundam before. But funnels are very nice and all on the box, but when it comes to actually building them, it's a tedious pain in the butt, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Building funnels is not my favorite thing in the world. And Sasabi's funnels are right up there as well, and they actually, in some ways, they're a little worse because they're smaller, so you have to be slow on them. And there's 6 of them, and each of them have 3 little doors that open on them. And yeah, so do the math. It equals a lot of finicky work. And I'm talking about the real grade now, but the master grade has the same challenge. Let's check what it'll be looking like on time. It is 10 past 10. I still intend on building this whole leg. It's going to happen. Even if I don't get the foot in, I don't think you guys will be too bummed out. Oh no, you know what, that's what's causing it. My poor nippers over time, they are starting to show a little bit of age. There's a scratchy bit there. Ew. Okay, that's what's actually scratching the piece there. So it's not me being, you know, cavalier. It's me with tools. Oh well. That wasn't as deep a gouge. I think I can actually just send it out. Just don't send out the little bit there. Yeah. Into the mic. Sorry, just realized. Yes, no, that's not the official way you should do that. Okay. Let's check in on this stream. That seems to have settled a little bit. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Lindsay Lark says another mech anime she really loved was Escaflowne. Very cool. Interesting mech designs there for Escaflowne. Another anime that's kind of similar. I'm calling it Escaflowne, but I think in the anime they pronounce it Escaflowne. Josh Links is putting the stickers on his 00 Quanta. Nice. Stickers are fun if you use them. Fingernail test. Nah. Do one more glue pass on that. So, anybody going away for the long weekend? For our South African audience members, or for our South African viewers, we have a lekker long weekend to look forward to. We have a public holiday that starts on Thursday, and a lot of us working folk have taken the Friday off. And I'm keen. Bolt Force, have you guys done the same? And also maybe just a, well, I've got you. I think if you've got kits that you want to build for the long weekend, I suggest you order them now so they can pack them tomorrow. And you might get them on Friday. That's a little bit of Gunpla SA talk, sorry. Just I know what it's like, just in case you guys weren't thinking of that. Okay, anyway. Let's start actually doing some sub-assemblies now. Okay, goody. Give me this. No, not you. Not you, either. You. In, but not completely super all the way in, just in case. I don't know if I need to clip these. Ah, yeah, I'll chance it. Should be fine. Cool. These bad boys. This bad boy. These obviously go together like that. Very straightforward. Got these, this creature from earlier. Oh, I knew there was something that seemed a bit odd there. I was looking at these earlier, and I'm like, I need to clip these off quickly. Anyway. Cool. Wow. Okay. Lindsay Lark is currently painting an Iron Jaws Mega Boss. Very cool. Josh Links, as I mentioned earlier, is putting stickers on his 00 Quanta. Exoria got all the pieces cut out for the FML Calamity. Cool. Very nice, dude. I'm looking forward to seeing pictures of that on the Discord. Are you gonna mix it with your Raider? Because I think you posted images of the Raider the other day, didn't you? Are you gonna do their little team up? Not the Friday, but the Monday. Hey, that's also cool. You know what? If you can start a week off without having to go through a Monday, I suppose that's pretty cool. Okay, so Loudlung says, to report back, both Buffy and Angel are forced into 16 by 9, but I'd say they're watchable. You know, sometimes them's the breaks, dude. I mean, listen, who are we? I mean, long ago we used to watch anime in resolutions that were beyond potato by today's standards, so, you know, I'm sure we can tough it out. Madness. But good to know, thanks, man. Zoria, we can chat. Sounds like a good plan. find a way. Yes, we will, dude, as we do. I mean, I'm fortunate in that I bought the box set many moons ago for Buffy. I just couldn't afford the box set for Angel at the same time then, because I was making retail money. And oh yeah, actually, oh, I love it when I do stupid stuff like this, because then you guys see me do stupid stuff, and then we can all lol together. Yeah, it's nothing major. I just didn't clean the part properly, then try to like put it in. Now there's like thunder and lightning outside because, you know, why not? Global warming is madness. Yep, thunder and lightning agrees. Doing sort of okay with time. I really do want to get into showing you guys those books, so let me just cruise through this at a blinding pace, and then hopefully yeah, it's you. Pieces are so snug, man. Like, there we go. I have you now. I have you now. There we go. Apart. So hopefully just gotta get to the other side before I distort anything crazy. How many of you guys got yourselves one of these part separators, by the way? Or have got one of them? How many of you have got used them in your builds or when you're building? That's legit raining. Nice. Like if I didn't know better and I looked at these join parts here, I would think it was for like an RE100 kit or something. Those are the 1 to 100 scale non-master grade kits. They're kind of like big HG kits. Okay, cool. You know, the whole point of winter is so that, you know, people like us can actually do airbrushing. Little legs. That one's the wrong way, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Okay, so something's happening here. Something is happening. Find that on the next page of the manual. Okay. Try and see if I can do this in manual view, in the view that the manual gives you. It's like that. Okay. Interesting. Wow, like all of that cleaning and clipping and whatever's for mostly that madness. Okay, cool, I'll take it. But wow, I actually feel like, the core definitely was a lot faster and quicker than that. So I'm just gonna pop these on there. Let's give them a side view and a front view. So we got the legs. And there we go. Bit of a front view, bit of a side view. Front view again, back view. Hey, and then just to compare it, real grade new Gundam and Reiki. Yes, they're different scales. The Reiki is not, it's 1 to 72, which is cool because it's gonna match nicely with our Valkyries that we're getting. But pretty big kits, hey? Like quite a lot of plastic, actually. So you guys have an idea there how big that is in comparison. And I know that the viewer is quite small, but on my personal cam you can see them. Are you my father? Wait. Cool. Okay, so mission accomplished. Legs are done. I suppose the fine print is that should have done it with. I should have maybe like pushed to getting the feet done. So what I'll do is, it looks like we're definitely going to go into a third stream. However, I'm going to try something for the third stream. I'm going to clip out all the parts for the arms. Because I think you guys have got a pretty good gauge on this, and then I'll just have the parts pre-assembled on the table, and then we can I can just quickly snap it together, as well as the parts for the head. But I'll keep them separate so we can discuss them and go through some things, and then we can do some of the weapons and whatever's, and yeah. But for now, let me just put my knife cap on. Let me put him, it, her. I actually feel like the suit gives me a feminine vibe, which is a good thing. It's not like a negative, put it that way. I said I wanted to show you guys this cool book, the shiny book. And I know that I said we would go on until 10:30, which means that we're going to have to round off our awesome evening tonight together. But I do want to just quickly show off these. So, as we start rolling off to the end of the MAILES, I've got the Batmobile that I have in my backlog. I've got the Destiny in my backlog. So I'm gonna sort of put them there. Sorry, it's like the worst. There we go. Let's do it that way. Got the Destiny. I've got the Batmobile. And I have the Heavy Arms in a backlog that I wish to build. And I'd love to build it as, I'd love to do these as stream builds. I think that would be way more fun. And then I also have this little guy as well, the Spiky Boy, my Freedom Chongqi. So that's quite exciting. So I've got these guys. So I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on which ones you're sort of excited for now, or hopeful that I will do next. So I can start getting them sort of prepped and get the next run of streams going. But let's go through this book quickly. For your viewing pleasure, I'm going to turn it upside down. And I'm going to try, let me just adjust the camera there a little bit. Pardon me. There we go. Yeah, you can see me in my blankie. I was wearing his blankie. It must be cold. It must be cold he's wearing his blankie. Anyway, there we go. Very dark there, but now it's a little bit better. And added. Oh no, that doesn't even help. Okay, cool. At least the pages are nice and white. So I'm just gonna pick a random page and we're gonna like check it out. Not that one, that's too random. Okay. Oh yeah, here's a great random page. Check it. All these like, this is all Valkyries. These are all like designs that he designed. And I know it's like really tiny in the shot, but just want to just get to the beginning of that. Here we go. So this is something that is super cool in his process. Let's go back. There's some older Valkyries. It's a great book, eh? Like just the style of it, the illustration style. I love this. So actually, it always gets me in the mood to draw. So I saved it for the last, for the end, so that after the stream I can sit down and draw. So I know I'm going through this like an epileptic hamster on speed. No offense to people who suffer from epilepsy, it's a horrible thing to deal with. But I think you get what I'm saying. So what Shoji Kawamori likes to do quite a lot is you can't really see it in here. Oh yeah, you guys can. Okay, it's actually not that obscure. He'll build a sort of a maquette in Lego, or he'll sort of build the kit up in Lego first, and then sort of test its spatial, like how its spatial dynamics work. So can it actually bend its legs like that? Can it actually stand? Does it actually, take up physical space well? Which, when you're drawing, a lot of that stuff is assumed or implied or, sold to you. And here's this is, looks like the SV51. This is Gamma Nora, or I don't know if it's Gamma Nora specifically, but it's the SV51 from Macross Zero. And, and then here's the renders, because they did CG renders for the anime series from Macross Zero. And this is the Valkyrie, well, it's not a Valkyrie actually. It's a transformable fighting armor that is designed by the Russians. And it takes place in Macross Zero, as I mentioned, which is a prequel to the original Macross series. And that's why it is so different to the Valkyries we do know and love. And then here we start looking at some of the this is the VF-0, the prototype for the Valkyrie. It's flown by Roy Fokker, and yeah, here you can see a lot more of the kind of styling that will go into the VF-1 later. Fun fact about these is, in real life, in real world, they're actually bigger than the VF-1s. And they don't have as powerful, their power source or their power plant isn't as impressive as the VF-1. So the VF-1 is definitely an improvement. It kind of feels like these are like the World War II versions in a weird way. Like if you look at World War II fighter planes versus sort of fighter planes that came out during Vietnam, there was still a lot of stuff, there's still a lot of similarities between the two. but there was definitely a push forward in technology. And then, guys, I want to show you this, but my mic and everything is in the way. But maybe what I'll do is next time I'll just take a nice shot of this and then zoom into it for you guys to see. But wow, there's a lot of Valkyries. And then of course we have them in their mech mode. We've got some Rigolts, some Glaugs. These are from the original Macross. And then we get into Cyber Formula. So I hope that was fun for you guys to check out. I will actually do a proper book stream. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. You guys seemed very excited when I mentioned it. I'm just gonna move this down so I didn't like get too excited about seeing half my torso talking to you. Okay. Yes, the pilot is female. That's true. Okay. So guys, oh, how's it, Ferretina the Weasel Queen? Good to see you here. So guys, it looks like we're getting to the final minutes of our stream. Just want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for joining, for being here, for supporting not only the streams but also Gunpla SA. You guys are awesome. You filled up the comments with some great comments, some great questions, some great stuff came out there. It's cool. I really enjoy building kits with you guys. This is something I actually didn't think I would enjoy, and I really seem to be loving streaming. So you know, let's have many more going forward. And yeah, as always, please feel free, if you're in the Discord already, come and check us out, come chat. I'm always happy to hear feedback about the streams, and I'm always happy to hear ideas. If you guys have got ideas, or there's something you want me to talk about specifically or bring up or whatever, by all means get hold of me on Discord. And yeah, and then until the next one, I believe the next one is Jeff. He's going to be carrying on with his Darklops Ultraman. And then and what we're kind of trying to focus on right now, and this can change, but this is kind of where we're going. Jeff and I would like to focus on streams that are about an hour to an hour and a half long, so that we don't take up too much of your evening, and it also allows us to be more precise, or at least I feel it does. And we want to focus them on Tuesdays because we have other streamers like Loudlungs, like Screech, like Shogun Summer. There's a lot of other streamers out there, and we don't want to compete for airtime and things like that. We want to. I'm very much in the sort of mindset of, if there are 5 different Gundam streams from a community that you love happening in a week, that's better than the same one happening. But anyway, that's just kind of my thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It was awesome. I'm really loving this kit. I think it's such a great little dude. Or dudette, actually. And I'm just sorry I didn't get to do the feet, because then I could have at least had it standing here with me and being like, Paul, finish me. But I'll get into the mechanics and everything on the next time when I stream one of these. Jeff and I will plan things, and I will let you know ASAP when the next Reiki stream is happening. Until then, guys, remember to keep building joy, be awesome, and stay warm, and apparently dry, because it's raining in South Africa. So, in Johannesburg, because the whole South Africa is not Johannesburg, even though Johannesburg is like to think that. And yeah, guys, thank you again. And yeah, and this is me signing off. So I'm just going to cute Zaku, and then we're gonna do this fancy thing here. Come on, Paul. Fancy, show off your fancy, cool professionalism. Everybody's waiting. Make that happen. Okay, well, apparently it's not going to stop that way, so I'm just going to stop it this way.